Has Brad Fittler coached his last Origin series? Well, the short answer is yes. I think he has. Now, game one, we saw some questionable moves from him. Obviously, Nico Hines coming into the centres. That was one of the crazy ones. Nico, one of the best players in the world at the moment, in my opinion, just got found out in the centres, and Queensland absolutely broke him to bits. So, that was the first decision. The second decision was how he played Tavita Pangai Jr. and Hudson Young. Hudson Young, yes, he did make some disciplinary errors in that first half, but to hook him and not bring him back after that, I thought that was pretty stupid. Same with the way he used Tavita Pangai Jr. I don't understand what went through Freddie's head in game one, but game two, in my opinion, was even worse. So Turbo goes down in the first few minutes. He obviously has to come off. He's got a pectoral injury. They decide, we've got Liam Martin on the bench. We've got Cameron Murray on the bench. We've got players like Hudson Young and Tyson Frizzell. They could probably do a job in the centres. No, Freddie doesn't think like that at all. Freddie goes, you know what? Let's get one of the best dummy halves in the world to play in the centres. Stupid idea. Now, Damien Cook is a great defensive dummy half. He is outstanding, but that is what he's used to. He doesn't play other positions. Look, I think you could probably chuck him in the halves and he might do a job for you, but he is predominantly a dummy half, and that is it. That is it. So for Freddie to come out and go, right, we're playing Cookie in the centres, to me, was absolutely stupid. And apparently Freddie went to Damien and said, mate, if there is an injury in our outside back position, we're going to go to you to cover it. Now, to me, this was said just before the game. So to me, there was no training whatsoever done with Damien Cook in that back line. And if that is the case, then that is stupid. Why put someone into that position when they haven't even trained there? I think that was Freddie's biggest mistake last night, in my opinion. On top of that, how the hell did Cameron Murray not come on until like the 50th minute? That was stupid as well. That was a poor decision. Now, I don't know what's happened with that. Obviously, being a Rabbitohs fan myself, it could be, and I thought of this, it could be that the Rabbitohs, Eddie Farah, the Rabbitohs physio, has come out and gone, right, if Murray's going to play in this game, we want him on limited minutes. If I was Brad Fittler, I'd go, well, unfortunately, we'd love Murray to be here, but we need a player that's going to be able to play long minutes. We can't afford in a game like this to risk someone as good as Cameron is playing limited minutes. I think that's the conversation that should have been had if that was the reason. If that wasn't the reason, and Cam Murray was all good to go to play 80 minutes, then Freddie's an absolute moron, because that should have been the move straight away, was get Cameron Murray on and Turbo off. Straight switch there. Cam Murray would have done a job, no questions asked. I can't fathom what Freddie was thinking. So there are a couple of decisions. Playing Stefano Utoikamanu only 13 minutes, and he played I think 6 minutes in the first half, 7 in the second half, straight after half time. That was just stupid. Stefano Utoikamanu has proved at club level that he can play decent minutes. He should have had a longer stint, in my opinion, because when he was on, I thought he was pretty good. I really did. Again, I've heard of a lot of people trashing Mitch Moses as well, and I think that's absolutely ridiculous. I thought Moses was one of the Blues' best players in that game. I really did, especially in the first half. He controlled the game very well for the Blues. His kicking game was on point, and I just think that, I'd say casual supporters that just want to bag people for the sake of bagging people, they bagged Moses for no real reason. I thought he was arguably one of the Blues' best players. I thought Payne Haas was the Blues' best player, but Mitch Moses didn't really put a foot wrong. I don't think he made any errors, and defensively he wasn't too bad either. That kicking game was insanely good from Moses. I think people just need to get their head out of their ass and, stop blaming people for the sake of blaming people, honestly. But yeah, look, I am very confident that Freddie has coached his last Origin series. But if you guys want to debate that, let me know why you think that he will continue in the future. I'd love to hear from you guys, so drop it below in the comments. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and have a bit of a chat about that, get your opinions and so on. So yeah, guys, thank you all so much for tuning in. And as always, my friends, I will see you in the next one. Thanks, guys.